Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather, and today I'm going to be doing my summer favorites. Just a couple things, obviously from summer, that I was always reaching for them, and I was just loving every minute of it. There's not a whole lot, so it's really just going to be more about the stuff that really stood out to me during summer. So let's get started. I have two categories that I'm going to do. So anyways, the two categories that I'm going to be doing is just makeup favorites and skincare favorites. And really nothing in any particular order. I will be doing makeup first, and then I'll be doing skincare next. So the first thing, and I'm really just kind of grabbing out of my basket, first thing that was a summer favorite is a Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the shade Nude. I really just kind of gravitated towards this during summer. I have very dry and dehydrated skin, so this really just kind of, I don't know, it made me feel not so dry. It did, I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of catch on to the dry parts of my nose, like in the crease and stuff, but I mean, to be expected when you have dry skin. I have standards, but they're not like so outrageously high. Like, I understand what my skin does, so honestly, for what my skin does do, this was a great foundation for me to use. It did feel pretty hydrating. I don't really think it's meant to be for dry skin, but I think it just worked out well in my case. And it does say it is medium to full coverage. I totally stand by that claim. I think it definitely starts off as medium coverage, and then I tend to build it just a little bit more, so that it's a little bit more full in my T-zone area, because even though I'm dry, like, I don't want to say I'm combo, because I don't have, like, I don't know, like multiple places. It's really just my nose that tends to break apart foundations throughout the day. It does get a little bit oily there, but it also depends on the moisturizer that I've used. Anyways, this was honestly a great product to use. I feel great every time I wear it. However, along with this being a great foundation for me for summer, it's also just a hair too dark now at the time. I don't know if you can tell just by the bottle. My next favorite that I did, that's skincare. My next favorite that I did tend to reach for a lot, and I'm still doing, is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Honestly, this stuff smells really good, and I'm living for it. It smells like vacation, guys, and this honestly I feel like this is just the perfect shade of bronzer for my skin tone. I'm not very fair, but I'm more on the fair side. Like, I'm not super tan. I haven't self-tanned in forever. Even being from Southern California, like, I just, being pregnant and already having a 1-year-old, I can't, do the stuff for myself that I used to, so I have to kind of pick and choose. For my current skin tone, this is an amazing color for me, and it just, I don't know, it just warms up my skin, but it's not orange, but it's not too cool either. Like, it's not an ashy, and it's not a really warm orange. It's just like a neutral color, and I love it. So the next item is my Too Faced, you see a theme here, Too Faced Hangover Primer. This super duper saved my life. I didn't get this until the end of summer, but for how much that I loved it, I really wish that I had it throughout the whole summer. It made me feel, it wasn't even so much about the fact that that it made my foundation last long or anything like that. Although it does, that wasn't what drew me in. It just, for my dry skin, this felt awesome. And for those of you who don't know, it does come in a pump. Kind of bittersweet when it comes to a primer, I think. Bittersweet. Like, I like it, but there's going to be a point in time where I'm going to have to rip that pump out. only have 3 more makeup items left. The next one is my Stila Magnificent Metals. This is in the shade Kitten Karma. It is a very sparkly. For the record, I did swatches of lipstick on my hand, so that's why it's kind of janky. But for those of you who miraculously have never seen this shade before, that is it. Very sparkly, very like kapow. And I live for it. It's so sparkly and I loved this. I got this at Ulta and I was like, oh my god, have to have it. I've, seen it everywhere. I love sparkles. This is the perfect way to get away with sparkles. So I'm sparkling. Especially being pregnant, like a lot of people think that you get this glow automatically. No, like let me tell you something. That pregnancy glow is a lie for some of us, okay? It is a lie. I have never had the pregnancy glow. My last pregnancy was absolutely miserable. This one is a little better, but it's the only reason why my skin looks good is because I've been taking care of it, and that is really just it. The next item is, what is this? This is the Pure Plumping Lip Exfoliator. Again, it's from Pure. So it typically looks like a pencil, but I used the crap out of it. There's definitely more. I can like wind it up, but I'm scared it won't go back in. Basically it looks like a pencil, like a lip pencil. And it's sugar, I believe. Or it tastes really good no matter what it is. But I believe it's sugar granules, and you just like liberally apply this all over your lips. And once you get it on there, I personally just take my finger and I just keep going with it. I get the corners. That's always a big problem area for me. And then I go just a little bit outside of my lips, just to make sure that my entire lip is getting the benefits from this exfoliator. You can totally DIY stuff. You really can. This, honestly though, is amazing. It's an amazing formula. I love this. I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I would totally buy this. Like, this is hands down amazing, especially in the summer. I'm also looking forward to using it in the winter because I think just since I do have drier skin, it's probably going to help me out. Hello, can I help you? This is Mufasa. This is my pretty kitty. It's going to be with me today. All right. And the last makeup item that I have in my favorites is this Wander Beauty Unlashed mascara. I just had to check my notes to make sure I was reading this right because I always want to say unleashed, but it's not. It's unlashed. Either way, super pigmented mascara. This is what the wand looks like. So it's got that dip in it, so it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it is a curling necessarily, like it's not. It says volume and curl mascara. I don't really see so much a curl as I do like a lift, like if that makes any sense. So if you could just lift up the roots of the lashes. So again, I wouldn't say curl, but lifting. Volume's definitely there. This is definitely a black formula, which I love. I do think this, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna no, actually this isn't as bad. I thought this was a little bit of a liquidy-ish formula, but I think I'm thinking of something else. This is actually more on the drier side of mascara. Can you sit, please? He's just gonna be in my lap. It's fine. This is actually on the drier side of the mascara formulas, which I tend to prefer because if something is too liquidy, I feel like it just gets all over my eye makeup and it'll totally ruin it, versus this, like, it's still wet. It's wet enough to like coat your lashes, but it's dry enough to where it's not going to get everywhere. It doesn't dry super quick, but I think it dries in a fairly decent amount of time. Excuse you, cats, man. All right, so moving on to skincare. I picked this up in summer, so it is a summer favorite, and I am still going strong with it because I love it. This is the La Roche-Posay for normal to dry skin Toleriane. I cannot say that, but this is the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. My favorite part of this, again, is the pump. I love this. It's a really nice, like, creamy, milky kind of formula for a cleanser. It doesn't foam up at all. It does not lather. It just coats the skin beautifully, nourishes the skin, does not feel drying or stripping in any way, shape, or form as I use it. So, I mean, summer it felt great. For fall time so far, it's feeling great, so I'm going to stick with it. And it's so nice and gentle. My goodness. So the next product in my skincare favorites that I'm going to talk about is this L'Oreal Hydra Fresh Toner. This is, I believe, kind of rose scented. Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of rose to it. I gotta tell you something really quick about rose scented things. I do not like rose scented things. I don't like the smell of roses. However, this toner right here literally changed my mind on that in the sense of skincare. I still hate the smell of roses. I think, I don't know, it's just, they're very pungent, I guess, is a great way to put this. But I never liked the smell of roses. I think it was just very strong and floral, and that wasn't really my thing. But this changed my mind in the way of skincare, because I think since feeling the benefits of the rose, like how it calmed down my skin and it helped hydrate my skin more, even as a toner, I felt and smelled and saw a difference. And it changed my mind. So it's like, okay, so I think I just got past the smell, and it's not necessarily that I like it, but now I can associate the rose smell with, like, okay, this is doing something good for my skin. So this is a favorite. I am putting a pause on this for now, not because I don't love it or I want to use it, but I'm actually trying to use up another toner for a project pan that I'm doing. And then I'm going to hop right back onto this Hydra Fresh Toner. In the same light, I also have the Mario Badescu facial spray, the rose water spray. I double tone, if you will, so I'll put my toner on, and then right after I'm done with the toner, I will take this spray and put it all over my face. Every now, you know what, I'll even do it right now. I love this stuff. I just scared my cat. Oh, and that just got in my mouth. Either way, I love this spray. It tastes really bad, so don't do what I just did. But it is very refreshing, both with makeup on and without. As a part of my skincare routine, it just, again, I feel like it just locks in some hydration that maybe I was missing or something. I don't know. Is my eyelash coming? Okay, had to check. And you know what, Kat? I'm sorry if my... Yep, saw that. Can you move? I'm sorry about that. My cat was rubbing up against my stand, and he's going to continue to do so just to make my life a little bit harder, because that's what he does. Anyways, I love the spray. Still use it all the time. 2 products left in my skincare favorites and in my favorites video all around for summer. This, I'm sure everybody has seen or heard of it by now. This is the Pond's Cold Cream Cleansing Balm. This stuff is good. It definitely just smells like Pond's. I don't know if you can see that. I've used a decent amount. I'd say there's probably like 2/3 in there. But especially with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and locking that in with a powder and just sticking to your face, this stuff is good. It took me a minute to learn how to use oil cleansers because I've been double cleansing, and I thought I understood them. And then once I got this, I just kind of realized like I knew nothing, and it changed my mind because I decided to finally read the directions. I was like, oh, I get it. So for those of you who don't know, and if you're oblivious like me, let me share it with you. So with oil cleansers of any kind, whether it's a balm or an actual liquid form, what you're supposed to do is take the oil to your face, of course, to loosen up all the makeup. Then you wet your hands with water and you go back and you rub your face again, and it turns into this like milky cleansing, well, cleanser like you would think. and it's supposed to get white and cleansy looking, and I did not know that for the longest time, and I felt like such an idiot. So when I read this, I was like, what are you talking about? I'm supposed to do that. Do you know what I did for the whole time? I would put the oil cleansers on my face, break up the makeup, and then I would take a makeup wipe to get the oil off. So I was like, how am I supposed to do this? Oil and water hate each other. That's how you do it. I felt like such an idiot when I found out. Either way, this has turned out to be a favorite. I haven't had to use this in a while just because I really haven't been wearing much makeup. But honestly, this is an amazing product. It's a lot of bang for your buck. And there's really, like, it's very affordable. I bought this at CVS and I was like, oh, I like Pond's. Like, it's pretty simple. I will buy it and try it out and see what I think about it. And I loved it. And this is before I saw the explosion everywhere. Not that I was like the first to find out about it or anything, because I'm sure I wasn't. I just found it before it kind of exploded on YouTube. And I was like, all right, Pond's, like, you did it. So this is a great product and I highly recommend it. I honestly, for any skin type, don't be afraid of oil. And my very last product of my favorites, both for skincare and all around, is my Pacifica Dreamy Youth Moisturizer. It says it's the day and night base cream. This for me was great for summer because so the reason why I like this moisturizer for summer, and I guess really just as a day cream now, is just kind of because it felt really moisturizing but still lightweight at the same time. And me having dry skin, like, I need that punch of moisture. Like, I have to have it. And I feel like it really gave it to me. And it didn't make me feel greasy at all. And, like, at nighttime, I love the greasy feeling because I feel like I'm just like, yes, all the oil, give me it all. But during the day, I'm like, if I want to wear makeup, or if I'm going to work, like, I don't want to be shiny. I just want to be hydrated, you know? So it really made a difference to me in my skincare, whether it was day or night. I didn't really use it too much during nighttime. I use it strictly for daytime because me having this dry skin, I have to just be like all the oil, all the hydration. So at nighttime, I really go ham. Either way, those were my summer favorites. Just from this past summer. Sorry, let me just... And really quick before we go, can we just talk about this highlight really quick? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I think you can see it better on this side. I'm all about it right now. It's actually kind of a double layer, but let me tell you what was going on really quick because this video has ended. So anyways, I was doing my makeup this morning and I specifically wanted to use the Makeup Revolution and Soph palette, and I didn't. Oh, for highlighter, I mean. And I didn't. And I just went with the stuff that's in my project pan, which is the Artist, I think it's like Artist Couture or something like that. It's a loose highlighter, very golden colored. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I put that on and I was like, oh, that looks really pretty. And then we went to my niece's cheer competition and then we came back and I was in the bathroom just kind of cleaning up a little bit and I saw the palette. I'm like, I just have to put it on. So I grabbed the golden looking color since the highlight I was wearing already was pretty golden. And then I just saw that and I was like, it just stole my breath away. It went from like, oh, that's pretty to bam. And then I was like, I need to film a video because I think I look great. And then I changed my lip color from the day. It's fabulous. Anyways, really that's kind of all for my summer favorites. It wasn't really a whole lot, and honestly, it doesn't have to be. So, like, some people think that favorites, you have to have like a favorite in every single category. And, you know, I like watching those videos, like, just be like, well, what was your favorite foundation for the summer? What was your favorite concealer for the summer? And, like, really breaking it down. But as I was thinking about it and as I was doing my own, I realized I was like, you know what, though? Like, sometimes you don't have a favorite in every single category. Sometimes you just kind of go on autopilot and you're just using the stuff you always use. And your favorites are really just the ones that kind of stand out the most. Those are favorites to me, is just products that really stood out and were like, boom, I'm here, you know? Anyways, that's all that I've got for this video. I have a couple more videos that I want to do, and I might even go ahead and pre-film them just so I can have some time to edit and do more, because I'm definitely in a filming mood. I just got this amazing ring light and stand that my husband bought me for like no good reason whatsoever. And I also can't stop messing with my hair right now because it's driving me nuts. Anyways, see bye Mufasa. He's like, no, leave me alone, Mom. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my video. If you do, be sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell to notify yourself whenever I post a new video, because I don't even know when I'm going to be posting a new video, you know? So just in case, ring the bell, you'll be notified. Do all the things that other people tell you to do, and then I think we're good. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the fall now that it has finally hit. It is November, and I feel like it finally just turned to fall. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye.